Hi, we all again, Pavo. It's us again. Welcome to Erchamp 2025, the qualification stage.
Thank you for joining. I hope you are just as excited as we are hosting you today, and we can't wait to tell you more about the championship in 2025. We will talk about the qualifications you're about to play in just under 30 minutes, but we will also share some best practices. We will go through the usual frequently asked questions, and we will answer any and all questions that you might have, so keep them ready. And as we are nearing the end of the presentation, please share your questions in the chat.
But we also have some exciting news about the finals, as well as the conference that will accompany the main event in October. So stay tuned.
But first, as is tradition by now, let's start with what is the most important and who made this happen. The people who delivered everything that you are about to go through this year. The team of our people. This is still very much a passion project for all of us, and it wouldn't be possible without the people who actually contribute and volunteer their time, effort, tears and sweat to build up everything that we deliver to you and you guys play. So the number of people involved in Erchamp increases year by year, and we are happy to see that we keep growing. The family and the team really do keep growing over time, and we hope to have even more people involved as we go on.
So give it up for the main organizers. I mean, these are the faces that you've seen many times if you've been playing with us for past few years. But again, without these lovely people, it simply would not be possible. These are the people that lead from the front, that are responsible for all the codes of the game, from the marketing, the graphic designs, texts, tests. I mean, everything that goes into play were done by these lovely people.
I mean, the two of us are basically just pieces of furniture by now, and you are not getting rid of us anytime soon. So I hope you are used to us by now. We also retained the program team, so this has been the 4th year that we've been working with the program team, and it's been still a great success. These are the people who actually design all of the puzzles that you're going to play today. And when you get stuck on one of the steps, and I am sure that you will, it's not an if, it's a when, you will have one of those lovely people to blame. So, there's the program team.
And if you would like to see how it works from the other end, create those puzzles, be the reasons that all those other players sweat and curse, why not join the program team yourself? We will start recruitment for the next Erchamp edition shortly this year, so stay tuned, follow us on our social media and on our Discord channel. Speaking of, if you're not following us on Discord, please be sure to make up for it, as Discord is a great platform to exchange ideas and share some info about Erchamp and other stuff.
And just be passionate about Erchamp, but escape rooms in general altogether. You can also ask for escape room recommendations when you are going on a trip. So we have people from all over the world by now, and it's really a nice little community that you're invited to.
Stay in touch with other escape room enthusiasts.
And I mean, we also started by joining the program team 3 years ago, I think. So we liked it so much that we joined the core team over time, and it's been worth it. So if you ever thought about giving it a go to design puzzles yourself, this is a great opportunity to do so. We also have a group of ambassadors, and we are pleased and happy to say that the list of ambassadors keeps growing from year to year, and we really have some really lovely people joining and helping us spread the word. That's what the ambassador role is all about, just trying to reach more and more people about Erchamp and increase the number of competitors and your competition as well to play in subsequent years. So we are really pleased to see so many lovely faces and names joining us. And everyone can join being an ambassador if you are active in your local or regional community, if you write a blog, if you have a podcast about escape rooms, if you're in any way active and you can show it. Please consider becoming our ambassador, because it costs you nothing and helps us greatly.
And if you think, oh, I would love to, but I still want to play the game, you still can. Ambassadors do not know any puzzles, any solutions ahead of time. They do not know any of our trade secrets, so they can still play just as regular players. I mean, with hearts of gold, but still.
Yes, so you will get some promo materials, media materials to help kick you off. But you will not, as an ambassador, you will not have any privileged knowledge to puzzles or anything. And we'd like to underline that there is no head start for ambassadors. So don't worry, you will still get to compete. All of that brain power is one thing, but we wouldn't be able to do much in technical terms if we didn't partner up with our co-organizers and sponsors. And if not for our main organizer and sponsor, which would not be a surprise, the same as every year for the last 8 years, I want to say, since the Raw Escape times. LockMe is the main organizer and sponsor, and a round of applause to the same team of people who offer a database of escape rooms that they've built over all of those years. And now you can, thanks to them, book and review escape rooms from across 13 countries. So yeah, we use LockMe on a daily basis. We are not employees, so we're not obliged to say that. We just use the service as well.
They're just great. We've also partnered up with a few of other companies that made this event possible. So thanks to these lovely guys, all of the details are polished to the very, very finest lines. So be sure to check them out, preferably after the game, but don't forget to check them out.
Yeah. Let's take a very short trip back in time to reminisce a little over the last year. So we had a very lovely live final event in Prague, Czechia, at Fun Arena, and it was an absolute blast. I mean, it was a real pleasure to meet you guys live in person, and some of you to meet again live in person, and I hope that you weren't too tired of hearing us for 8 hours afterwards. The TV remote that was used in one of the final games is still one of our favorite props that we've ever had the pleasure to play with. I mean, it was just amazing, and I really, really loved that.
I mean, last year was a blast, but it makes me want to explore this year's edition even more, because we have so much in store for you guys. I'm really envious, to be honest. I mean, last year it was a fantastic event. Again, congrats to Six Keys for winning last year's finals. But I'm really curious, which team will be holding the trophy this year? Will it be your team? What are your bets? Let us know in the comments.
Fingers crossed. We also learned our lessons from last year, both for qualifications and for finals. And speaking of that, we have introduced some changes to how the qualification stage plays out. First of all, we have introduced a slightly bigger play area available for you, so you can see a little bit more of the game, a little bit bigger in your browser window. So that should help with overall clarity and visibility of everything that you're going through. And if that's not enough, there is also an option to use zoom feature to basically zoom in on a particular object that might need an additional look. So extra clarity is always good.
It's perfect for all the 30 plus amongst our ranks. But that's not all. We've also decided to change the language of the game. So starting from this year, the game will only be available in English. We feel like it was a natural progression since it is, after all, an international competition.
Just as a reminder, we started as Poland Escape, and the game was primarily in Polish at the very beginning. But over the years, we've grown into a wholly international event, and we decided from this year on to play only in English.
Let us know what countries you'll be playing from today.
And hopefully English is the better choice between English or Polish if we were to choose just one. It's time to focus on what we're all here for on the event in front of us. So a few words about the qualification event. If you played Stress Test this year in May, you will already know that, but let's just have a quick recap. You heard that the Dalloway Manor is a haunted house full of spirits. Being the brave investigators that you of course are, who would doubt that, you decided to check that out yourselves and verify if ghosts exist or what the story is. What's happening at the Dalloway Manor?
Will there be ghosts? Well, maybe. Will they be friendly? Oh,
hard to tell.
I don't know. Will there be cake? Oh, that's another story. Anyway, if you look very, very closely, you might just be able to recognize a few familiar faces. But let's leave all those things aside and let's talk about the big stuff, the finals. This year we'll be hosting, as always, top 10 teams with best completion time in the finals that we'll be organizing in Sofia, Bulgaria on October the 20th. And events will take place in the Purgatory, which sounds ominous, but I'm sure we're going to have great fun as always. And we're also contractually obliged to mention that there are 74 escape rooms in Sofia, so there is plenty to choose from if you decide to join us live.
I mean, there are many topics and levels of escape rooms available there, so plenty to pick from, really. But that's not all. We are planning a conference on escape rooms along with the main event on the same day and at the same place. So you may join us for the escape room conference as well. The whole event will be split into 3 parts, starting with inspiration. Where do we come from? Where do we go? How to even start? What's the idea and what's in store? And how to kick off your own creativity? We will have guests talking about that in part 1.
And then we move on to the second part, which is dedicated to Terpekar, aka how to build the best escape room possible or how to provide the best experience for your players. If these are the questions that you ask yourself, be sure to check this section out. You cannot miss it. One of our presenters is Verone, a creator of a quite famous escape room, Don't Take a Breath. We will also announce 2 more presenters shortly. We do know who they are, but we want to keep it a secret for a little bit longer.
Finally, the third part will be on the more technical side of the business for escape room owners. So how to build a toolbox and a tool set of useful resources that will help you navigate and organize not just your rooms, but the whole business, how to bridge everything together, and how to organize your team and your business so that you can finally go on that well-deserved vacation and not worry about everything falling to pieces while you're not there. All of that will be presented as well in part 3. And
both the finals as well as the conference are ticketed events. But if you decide to purchase your ticket within the 24-hour window from now using the promo code that you can see on your screen, you'll qualify for a 15% discount. So, why not buy your ticket right now? I don't know. So if you're not the lucky 10 teams and you don't get invited to play in the finals, you can still join us buying the event area ticket that will grant you entrance to the live audience, where you will be able to cheer on your favorite teams, take part in competitions, and have a chance to win an opportunity to play in our final rooms after the game is done.
And you get to meet all the finalists and all the organizers in person, have a chat with us, sit down with us once we're free, and just have an overall good time. You can also choose the conference ticket, which, besides giving you access to the fan zone, as previously stated, will give you access to all of the conference panels and talks. So consider that if the topics were of any interest to you. And we will have, as in previous years, afterwards we will have an after party that everyone at the venue will be invited, regardless of the kind of ticket that they have. And speaking of previous years, the final rooms from 2023 and 24 are available for purchase. Along with the rooms themselves, you will get an exclusivity license, which means that there can only be one set of those rooms in any given country. So if you get it for your location, there will be only you having them set up and playable across the whole country. If that sounds like something you'd be up for, and I know I would if I was running an escape room business, please let us know over an email.
In fact, some of these rooms are already available or soon will be to play in selected locations. As of now, you can play them in 4 countries, in Slovakia in Trstena, in Poland Warsaw, in Bulgaria Sofia, and in Germany in Mannheim, and soon another location. So if you're from the USA, you will be the lucky one to play the cube. Keep an eye on our socials, on our Discord. We'll announce more locations as they become available to you.
Yeah, that's not the end of all the attractions though, as on October 19, a day before the finals, we will be hosting a pre-event for the finalists so that they can meet each other, just have some meet and greet, just spend some time together, play an escape room, play in some fun other games and other activities, and just have an overall nice evening before they need to kick into the high gear of competition the next day.
So the venue will take place at Funky Monkey, which is a fabulous place that offers a plethora of entertainment. So whether you want to play an escape room or you want to have a competition, a quiz, this is what you can do. And speak of the devil, we're gonna connect with them shortly and show a live feed from Funky Monkeys and how they prepare to take part in the competition today.
Hello there, can we hear each other? We have some slight technical issues. I cannot hear the feedback for 1 second, but we are getting there. No worries about that. We are live with Funky Monkeys directly from Sofia. We are connecting live, so some tiny technical issues are, well, I don't want to say expected, but you know, that's just the nature of the beast. Can we hear you now? Can we?
I think so.
Yes, now we can.
Yes.
Now we can hear each other. Great. Hello and hi there again. So you guys are not only one of the core organizers this year, but we will be hosting the pre-event at your venue. Now, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, about Funky Monkeys, about anything that we can see, do, find over there?
Exactly. Yes. So you know correct. We are going to be hosting the pre-event here on the 19th of October. And in our venue, you will find quite lots of different challenges. So now, right now, as you can see, I'm in the meeting cloud. And over here behind are all of the different escape rooms which we have to offer. Different variabilities, different difficulties. Sorry?
That's a number of them, I mean.
It is a number of them. We are the largest escape room hub in Sofia, Bulgaria.
Okay.
And we are very proud of that.
Okay, and that sounds absolutely awesome. And could you show us, because I know that you guys are also taking part in the qualifications, and no worries, we haven't shared any puzzle details with Funky Monkeys, but I know that you guys are playing at your offices, so could you just show us a little sneak peek of how you guys are organized and how it looks on your end?
Yes, so we have everything set up here behind me. You will find all of the teams, two on our end, and these guys over there, they are amazing machines that solve the cube in a very good time.
Okay.
But here we have some pizzas, some rain food, and of course we have some drinks. So that because it's very very warm in Bulgaria, 35 degrees. But we are very very excited, very ready, and we just want to have fun, you know.
You guys absolutely do seem ready. So fingers crossed and good luck to you guys. And thank you for this live opportunity to have a chat with you. Good
course.
luck.
And
I mean, we've got so much cool stuff in store for you guys. It almost makes me wish that I was on the other side taking part in the competition myself.
I mean, we say that every year, and it is true every year.
Okay, but as we're closing and the qualifications are approaching, we just want to briefly go through some frequently asked questions and any questions that you may have. I know that most of you have probably heard these before, but I've seen in the chat that there are some newcomers, which makes me really, really happy. So let's go through these really, really quickly.
The first question always that we get from people is the game story necessary to solve the puzzles? Do I need to follow the story or understand what's happening?
The answer is unchangeable. It would break our hearts, but no, it's not necessary. And should I have played the previous editions?
No, not at all. I mean, it might give you some practice and you might see how our brains work a little bit, but the puzzles are all new, all fresh, and it won't give you away anything really.
Okay.
One of our players can only stay for an hour and then needs to leave. Can we continue with one player less?
You can absolutely, just make sure to have 2 players active at all times. Do I need to play with the same team tonight and in the finals?
Yes. So the team that you chose for the qualifications is the team that you will need to drag with you to Sofia if you qualify.
You guys are
And
stuck together.
No switcheroos. There are no options to change anything at this point. And finally, how can we ask for hints when we get stuck?
Well, you can't. That's the competition. And be sure that within the first 4 hours, this is how long the competition lasts, do not ask for hints as it may get you disqualified. So just, be brave, wait out and have a go.
Focus on your game and do whatever is best from your end and you'll be fine.
Yep. All right. So we have some final questions I see. Okay, are the finals on Sunday and Monday? So
no, the final event takes place on Monday, but on Sunday we are running the pre-event for the finalists. So those who do qualify, we will invite you to both Sunday and Monday.
All right. And is English required this year? Seems somewhat uncool.
English has always been required, but there was optional Polish version as well, and we decided to drop it for English only, and there are multiple reasons for that.
I mean, again, it is an international competition, plus we decided it would be more fair to have the game available in English only, as some puzzles were language dependent, so it didn't seem fair in our...
There is one bit of technical information that is really important for you to know. Please, one player should only have one tab in their browser open with the game. Don't open multiple tabs or multiple browsers as the same player, because otherwise you might get disconnected or some sync issues. So stick to one player per one computer as always, per one browser tab, and you'll be fine.
And remember to stay hydrated, stay focused. I mean, it's supposed to be fun, I mean, that it was meant to, but just try to have fun and focus on what's in front of you. Remember that you don't need any external information to be able to solve the puzzles, so everything you need is right there.
You don't need any external tools either. Maybe something for communication with your team, maybe a pen and paper, but that's the heights of what you need.
All right, and I think that's it from our end. So we'd like to wish you good luck, guys. We really keep our fingers crossed for each and every team. I hope you do have fun. Let us know in the comments how you're doing, what are your thoughts are, and see you in Sofia.
Keep in mind that the game will launch automatically for you. You don't need to refresh the window, so just keep it open and the game will launch automatically.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck, have fun, and see you in Sofia.
Have fun. Cheers. Bye.
Bye-bye.